Hi and welcome to Whiskey Shared. You're watching day 4 of my mystery whiskey advent calendar. I'm Toby and you're watching Whiskey Shared. Welcome to day 4 of my mystery whiskey advent calendar. If you've seen this before and you know it works, then you can just skip straight forward to the tasting. Otherwise, the way this works is I have over 100 samples in my sample collection and my wife has picked 24 at random. She'll put one a day into a blue Glencairn glass and I'll nose it, I'll taste it, I'll tell you if I like it, and I'll have a stab at what I think it is. This is just for fun, so sometimes I get it right and sometimes I get it wrong. Should we find out what I'm drinking? On to the whiskey. If you'd like to play along with me and find out what's in my glass when I do, then just keep watching. Otherwise, take a look in the description now for a sneak peek. Let's start with the nose. Right, so this is really nice and sweet. Get like toffee and caramel. Makes me think this is sherried whiskey. Really sweet indeed. A little bit of malted barley in there. A hint of charred oak. There's some red berries as well. Maybe even some poached pears. Very, very nice. Let's move on to the palate. This is really interesting. It's much hotter than I was expecting based on the nose. I think it's quite hot indeed, at least 55% ABV. It's very sweet, but there's a really noticeable like cigar leaf, like sort of leaf tobacco note. It really reminds me of sort of strong tobacco. There's like a berry sweetness, but initially I was hit with that sort of toffee sweetness. But yeah, this is a heavy hitter and very nice indeed. Let's have another sip. Yeah, I think there's quite a lot of sherry influence with this. There's a really strong malted barley note as well. I think if this isn't fully matured in some sort of sherry, it's probably been finished for a decent amount of time. The sort of heat that I'm getting is really prickly on the tongue. There's a really sort of chili pepper note. So I think that's making it more difficult to pick out the age of this particular whiskey, but I'd say it's at least 10 years old. It definitely could be younger because of the sort of sprightly, sort of prickly note I'm getting on the tongue, but it's difficult to tell without adding water. But yeah, it's nice, but it's difficult to work out what it is at this stage. Let's have one final sip. It's giving me sort of Bunnahabhain vibes, maybe like a 12-year-old cask strength, but this could be anything. It could be Highland, it could be Speyside. I definitely think it's Scotch whiskey, but it is very hot indeed. I'm going to say it's probably nearer 60% ABV, but yeah, it's very nice. I think this is the sort of dram that I would add water to. I think to enjoy it properly, it definitely needs a decent splash of water for me, but yeah. Should we find out what's in my glass? Right, so it's Bimber Marlene, the actress. It's 58.1% ABV, and it was sent to me by Bimber. So, yeah, I think the maturation on this, I'd guess it's sherry. I'll put it on screen so you can find out what it actually is. But I think it's disguising the underlying sort of fruity character that is synonymous with Bimber. I definitely wasn't picking out the DNA. But it goes to show that sometimes your preconceptions of a dram disappear when you can't actually see what it is. So yeah, very, very impressed by this English whiskey from Bimber. I know it's a limited release. It's the Shoulders of Giants release, and this isn't a UK release either, I don't think. So although my UK viewers may not have been able to try this, there may be some international viewers that have. If you have tried this, then let me know in the comments as always. And if there's another Bimber that maybe you've tried that has maybe pulled the wool over your eyes and you've thought it was something else, then let me know in the comments as well. Hopefully you found that interesting, and hopefully you'll come back tomorrow for day 5. Sláinte.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.